Well, welcome to the History Harvest. Harold, thanks for coming and for bringing an array of things. You have brought some things from the Burlington Railroad.
That's my favorite.
Why is it your favorite?
Because I lived by the Burlington track in Lincoln when I was a kid, and I owned Burlington Northern train, a small one. I have a depot and a troop car and a caboose from the Burlington.
Well, the Burlington was one of the premier railroads in the United States, and certainly in Nebraska, one of the most important in developing Nebraska. You have a Burlington route map and Burlington land sales documents, but the Burlington also pioneered the steel rail early on into this part of the country. And you've brought a rail here for us to look at, which is so cool. And can you tell us a little bit about why you have this rail and what it means?
Well, I started collecting rail a long time ago. Rail, the weight of it is for a yard, for 3 feet. And so a yard of this track here weighs 141 pounds. A yard of this track down here weighs 8 pounds. And I started accumulating these, and then I just always trying to find a chunk of track to cut a quarter of an inch off.
Okay, so this is a lot of different track. A quarter of an inch has been cut and then put together so that we can see the different pounds and rail sizes.
As they grew.
Okay, and what are some of the special sizes you have here or track?
Well, this particular piece of rail right here is 52-pound rail, and that is the lightest rail laid west of the Mississippi.
Okay.
And so a lot of the speed records that hold today were set on track of this size. You wouldn't think of doing it today with this kind of rail, but this heavier rail was made for the heavier weights.
So over time in history, the size of the rail and the weight has gone up to bear the load of heavier and heavier freights.
That's true.
The railroad's been everywhere, and track sizes have been adjusted for the particular circumstances that those industries need. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for bringing your objects here to the History Harvest.
You're welcome. Thank you.